In section 2, we look at activation of the psychic gifts. Now, I believe that we are all born with psychic abilities, and as our lives, for whatever reason, we may lose touch with them, are just not in tune with them. Sometimes as we're growing up as little children, we may experience the spirit, we may see spirit, we may sense things or get a premonition about something, and we may have been told, oh, don't be silly, that's not real, etc. And what happens then is we shut down. And sometimes it can be a life-changing experience or event that can really bring us into tuning into those psychic gifts again. And I've seen this with many people upon their paths. So in this particular section, we are going to look at what are the psychic gifts. And I will be helping you and guiding you to discover what yours are. And please bear in mind as well that these gifts can evolve and change as we evolve and change as people through our earth walk. And as we're walking up on this spiritual path, we will change and evolve, especially if we're doing the inner work and we've laid the strong foundations. So we'll be looking at what are the psychic gifts. And in number 2, we're going to be looking at the different ones of clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, and how they work. We would have already covered a little bit about that in the previous lecture about the chakras, but now we're going to be delving a little bit more deeper into each one of those. And then we're going to be looking in section 3 and how to activate the centres of clairvoyance, clairaudience and clairsentience. And I'll be walking you through beautiful meditations for you to be able to do that. And once you have these meditations, you can continue to work upon those in your own time so that you can really strengthen now, because we're starting to lay those foundations so we can really start to strengthen our own psychic gifts and abilities. And number 4, we're going to be looking at tuning into the intuition, which we all have, that gut feeling, that feeling where you think, I knew I shouldn't have done that, or I knew I should have done that, and actually we don't do it sometimes, we don't listen. I always say it's like your internal sat-nav. And when we can really fine tune, because everything that we're doing here is all about vibration, it's about energy, it's about frequency. And when we can really start to tune ourselves into those very subtle, very beautiful vibrational frequencies and that are all around us, because it's not just about the physical senses, you see, we're really looking into the subtle senses here. So tuning into that intuitive sense that you have, we'll be looking at ways that you can activate that. So do you love art? Do you love music, singing? Do you love walking in nature? Find what you love and do that. And that will really help to stimulate all of your psychic abilities, your intuition. And sometimes people say to me, well, what is it with the intuition? How do I know if it's me, if it's coming from my mind, or if it's coming from another sense? And that's what we're going to be looking at. And that's what tuning you in is all about.